Vahai Tejasvinavadhetamastu ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Deva Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Vyasaya Vishnu Rupaya Vyasarupaya Vishnave Namo Vai Brahmani Deva Sistaya Namo Namaha. Bhagavad Guru Kripa that we have taken up study of Vidura Neethi from Prajagara Parva of Udyoga Parva of Sriman Maha Bhaaratam Udyoga given to us by Vedavyasji, who taking the help of the happenings of the Dwapara Yuga around Bhagavan Krishna's avatara, he has tried to put in words every of the dharmas or knowledges that are possible on the earth in that Mahabharata. So many beautiful topics. One of them is Vidura's instructions or teachings or discussion or advice to Dhritarashtra. He can't do any of these things. Therefore, straight away a word is said Vidura Neethi. Vidura Upadesha, Vidura Suggestion, Vidura Jnanam, it is not said. विदुर जी की नीति जो उसको फायदा उठाएगा उठाएगा नहीं तो नहीं, बट वो रहेगा हमेशा. The नीति according to the highly matured person Vidura, he incidentally put it in front of Dhritarashtra. Doesn't mean Dhritarashtra followed it. He would have followed, he could have followed, he might have followed, little he followed, we don't know. But it is a means. Dhritarashtra's question is a means, Vidura's answer is a means. But the outcome is there is a beautiful knowledge of Vidura Neethi, obtaining which we can beautify our lives. Yesterday we are seeing this one. First chapter. Chatvari karmani abhayankarani bhayam prayachanti ayatha krutani managnihotra mutamana maunam manena aditam utamana yajnaha. When these four things are respectfully done, they will remove all the fears and miseries from us. But when they are not adopted, we will enter into the fears. What is that? Mana Agnihotram. Doing Nitya Agnihotra with respect. Is it not that Agnihotra invokes the blessings of the Devatas? Then the required things are given. Therefore, that bhayam of lacking something will not be there. Second is what? Mana Maunam. The respectfully with maturity doing Mauna, both at the vocal level, if possible, senses level, more possible at the man level. Because of this Maunata at the vocal level, we are not creating quarrel with anyone. There was no fear of having enmity with others. There was the fear of enmity gone with the Mauna done with Mana, respectfully, maturedly when you practice that. Third one was Manena Adhitam. With all the respect when we do the Adhyanam. Then the best of the Adhyanam is Shastra Adhyanam only. The Shastra, when you study, it tells about the Baherupyaness of the Jagat. Jagat is Mithya, the reality behind Jagat is something. It also proves to us the Baherupyata of ourselves that we think that we are a Jiva, but actually we are the Self. Then the Adhyanam of the Vedanta or the Shastra brings in front of us the God. Rather, it takes us in front of the Lord for direct darshanam. So when you understand Bhagavan, experience Bhagavan, when you see the world as it is ultimately, when you understand the world and you are not real, self alone is real, then all the bhaya because of Ishvara Jiva Jagat Bheda goes away, no? Therefore, Adhyanam of Shastra also, when it is done respectfully, removes the bhaya of that type. So Agnihotra removed the bhaya of lacking something. Mauna is removed the bhaya of quarrels with others. Adhyanam removed the bhaya of Jiva Ishwar Jagat Bheda. Fourth one is what? Mana Yajna. Yajna is cooperative, selfless work that removes bhaya of being isolation. That I am left alone. Is it not? That will not be there. When you do Yajna, Yajna means taking initiative, meeting the people, conceiving common project and practice, doing the thing and achieving them. In the beginning, those common projects are gross object oriented. Slowly that can be subject to subtle value oriented or seva oriented. It can be. That's called Yajna. There's a different joy when you have Yajna. That you are people with you, around you, who help you, serve you, who value you, respect you. नहीं है कोई यज्ञ भावना नहीं है. What is the lack of yajna bhavana? Neither you are initiating something and involving people, nor when the people have initiated and doing something, you are not practicing. That loneliness is called ayajnata. कोई बुलाते तो भी नहीं जाते हैं, खुद किसी को बुलाते नहीं. Then you are always in the fear of being lonely. But if you do the yajna bhavana, you started something, invited 10 people, together you worked. It can be going to a pilgrimage, it can be doing a social work, it can be doing a spiritual social work, it can be studying Shastra together. एक सब कुछ यज्ञ है जहाँ आप अकेले नहीं हो, 10 मिलकर कर रहे. वो खुद स्टार्ट करके you call others, or others are doing, you join. When you do that one, the fear of loneliness goes away. Therefore, 4 things should be done without hesitation, with all respect, to remove 4 fears. What are they? Agnihotram, Maunam, Adhyayanam, and Yajnam. AMAY. Agnihotram, Maunam, Adhyayanam, Yajnam. ये चारों चीजें. ओके, नाउ कम नेक्स्ट वन. पंचाग्नयो मनुष्येण परिचर्याः प्रयत्नतः पिता माता अग्निरात्मा च गुरुश्च भरतर्षभ. These are the 5 agnis whom we have to consciously serve. So they are agni. Agni is used for yajna. Therefore, serving these agnis is doing the yajna only. So panchagnayo manushena paricharyah prayatnatah pita matagniratma cha guru bharatarshava. These are 5 agnis. We have to do service of them consciously. And what the agni does? It cooks. What Agni does? It gives life. What Agni does is it gives warmth. Same Agni, when it is not at all available, then we can't even live. Same Agni, when it is excessively available, we die also out of burning. Therefore, Agni is a vilakshana thing in the world, without which we can't live. If it is excessive, then also we can't live. Therefore, Agni has to be respectfully maintained or protected. So too, these are the 5 points whom we have to take as Agni. And Agni is the carrier of the Havis and invoker of the blessings of the different devatas to us. Same way, these are the 5 Agnis. Means Vidurji is intelligently calling these 5 entities as Agni, who can help you to give you warmth, who can burn you also if you are going in wrong way. But you have to do the seva to them, prayatnataha paricharyaha. All the time you have to do the seva to them, prayatna purvakena. Prayatna paricharya means what? How much ever it is difficult, put the effort to serve them. Second, even if they say we don't need, but still we have to say it is our need. Prayatnata paricharya. One of the beautiful thing is service with initiative. Somebody comes and asks me to help, anybody will do that help. That's not great. Uttama person is he who finds where is the help required and he goes and does it. बहुत बढ़िया है, बहुत बढ़िया. Then who are those 5 things? They are first Pita, the Agni called father. He should be Prayatnatha Paricharyaha. And what is service to father? Just being obedient only. Is it not? Serving him, loving him. Second, Paricharya to mother, Pita called Mata. Mata also is Agni. She also gives warmth. The Paricharya to mother is see her needs and give her love. Don't trouble her. Don't be again harsh to the mother. The biggest problem with the children to the mother is they are harsh. They are very disobedient also. They don't care mother. ये नहीं होना चाहिए. Because of familiarity, because of taking them, and half of mistake is of mother only. So much pampering they do. तो सर पे चढ़ जाते हैं. This is the लौकिक विषयास. But mother also Agni serve. Third one is Agni. Agni itself is Agni. That is serving the Yagnadi Ityadi. Then Atma cha. Atma is your own inner deeper self. That also you have to serve. The 5th one is Guru. Guru is the only one who gives us Jnanam. Therefore, Pita, Mata, Agni, Atma, Guru, these are the 5 Agnis. We have to worship, serve them with Prayatna. What is the service of father? Obedient service of mother is not becoming harsh to her and taking care at the old age. Service to the Agni is doing the everyday the Agni for the sake of world. Service to the Atma is discovering the self. Serving to the Guru is again surrender to Guru and do whatever sadhana he says. Okay? Then Panchaiva Pujayan Loke Yashah Prapnoti Kevalam Devan Pitrun Manushyansha Bhikshun Atiti Panchaman. Panchaiva Pujayan Loke Yashah Prapnoti Kevalam Devan Pitrun Manushyansha Bhikshun Atiti Panchaman. Pancha Eva Pujayan Loke Kevalam Yashah Prap. These are the 5 whose puja when we do, lot of name and fame come to us. Name and fame includes our successes, our wisdoms, our contributions. Because जब मुझे wisdom है, मैं contribute करता हूँ, मेरे को success होता है, तभी लोग मुझे गुणगान करते हैं. Therefore, yasha means worthy of yasha, whatever achievements are there, they are achieved by those blessings. So these five, when we do regular puja too, we get all successes and all names and fames. Therefore, worship all these five. Out of five, first is Devan. It is said, Devataon ka worship. Second is Pitruna, the living Pitrus by serving them, the dead Pitrus by Pinda Pradhana and Shraddha and Tarpana ityad. Third one is Manushyansa Pujayan. When we do the Manushya Puja is being together, being loving, following on the rules of friendship and togetherness, not breaking all those rules and taking people as enemy and fighting with them. ये मत करो. So वह मनुष्य पूजा हमको करनी है. That doesn't mean you just put water milk on their head and then put chandan kumkum and aarti. ऐसा मत करना. This is one Telugu movie, in that heroine, that lady is so much orthodox. She says, for me, I am convinced about it, my husband only is my God. And then she does everything every day to the husband. And they show it. One day the neighbor comes. Yeah, where is your husband? I want. Oh, puja room mein baithe, she says. And he thinks he is doing puja there when he goes and sees. He can't see anybody there. Kai is shouting. Then the Avaz comes from where, from the puja mandapam. Somebody behind all the Tulsi Dala and Pilva Dala, his only two eyes are seen. He says, Beta, मैं इधर हूँ. To he says, Mahasa Shivaratri, I am a victim. She did my puja. Another day, with all the haldi and kumkum, he is given so much abhisheka that the water coming out in the reddish color. The neighbor thinks she has murdered him only. Dekha? So that doesn't mean that type of puja to Manushyas. Manushya puja is love, forgive, serve, tolerate them, accept them, help if required. These are all the Manushya pujas required. बहुत मजा आता है ऐसा वाला जीवन में. But that one can do only one gives up his own selfishness and desire. And that one can do only when he transcends his identity with the Dehendriyadi. Else he cannot do that. Remember, as long as we think we are Dehendriya, we cannot come out of desires. As long as desires are there, we cannot be other than being selfish. As long as we are selfish, we can't do puja. Even do puja only for selfishness we do. Real puja is doing puja for puja's sake or for them, for serving, not for myself. So this is how the connection between all this we have to accept. So first is Deva Puja, the Devatas. The Deva Puja in our own Indriyas is don't excessively tax the Devatas who are supervising our Indriyas by indulging in the excesses and unwanted things. It is an insult to them. ये है देवतास इन द इंद्रियास देयर पूजा. And in general, the Devata Puja is believing their presence in those idols or photos, and through variety of upasana prakriya, doing the puja. Puja is done stula rupa with dravya, but the bhavana is real puja, where I am through this worshipping that God. It should reach him. Like in the Agni Yajna, we offer it to the Agni and reaches to God. Same with the Murti Puja. We offer to the idol, but it reaches to the God who is represented by that idol. Puja Bhava is that. Then Deva Puja, Rishi Puja, we already said. Second, Pitru Puja, the taking care of the living parents, elders, also those have left. Then Manushya Puja, just now we said. Fourth one, Bhikshu Puja. Bhiksha is Sadhu Sannyasi. You must do in your life puja to them. Every week in your life, you should have the darshan of sannyasi sadhu, as well as some seva done, bhojan dilav, and listen to some upadesh. Bhikshu puja. Fifth one is what? Atiti puja, the guests. When you do all these five, the yasha, name and fame. And it is obvious. I can explain you all the reason. Like when you do the Atiti Puja, he's so happy. He will bless us with all the blessings. And wherever he goes, he tells that was the house I went. Then they took care of me. So to Bhikshu Puja, if you do, Bhikshu also feels his tapasya he gives to us for our own sadhana and we grow in life. So to the three people called as Manushya Puja. When you serve the Manushya Puja, वो तो आपको इतने ऊपर सिंहासन पे बिठाएंगे. फिर पितृ पूजा, the above the Pitru Devatas also bless. They come as children, such children that they do such works that you get name and fame. कीर्ति मिलने की बात हम एक्सप्लेन कर रहे हैं. So to Deva Puja, when you do the puja of Devatas, they give such a great faculties that we achieve such a successes that the entire world respects you. You get the kirti. So pancha eva pujayan loke yashaha or kirti prapnoti. That's what shloka we have seen. Now this is what I quoted in our Mandukya class. Panchatvānugamesyanti yatra yatra gameshyasi mitrani amitra madhyasthaha upajipyopyajivinah पंचत्वानुगमिष्यन्ति यत्र यत्र गमिष्यसि मित्राणि अमित्रा मध्यस्था उपजीव्योपजीविनः. So pancha, these are the five. Tva, you, anugamisyanti, follow you. Like the hutch dog, these five follow you wherever you go. Yatra yatra gamishyasi. Wherever you go, these five follow you. Wherever you go means whichever the loka you go, whichever the deha you enter into, these five follow you. And if you take care of them, they take care of you. If you trouble them, they trouble you. Which are the five? First, mitrani, the friends. They go. दोस्ती होती जन्म जन्म का, नहीं तो सडनली कोई दोस्त थोड़ी बनते. वन बनना है तो एवरीबॉडी शुड बनो. So mitrani anugamisyanti. Little subtly you see, if you are friendly, that friendliness in you goes with you wherever you go. Because of your friendliness, everybody will befriend you. That is also you can deeply understand. Superficially, तुम्हारे दोस्त तुम्हारे पीछे आएंगे जहाँ जाओगे. तो if you and I are friends means we were friends in the earlier life also. आगे भी चलेंगे. Second is what? Amitrani, even Shatru bhi. They will chase you. Therefore, in this life only, सारा account खत्म करो so that they won't. If you are careless, they will chase you. And like Mitra, Amitrika, in general, what you say? For some or the other clearance of Runa, somewhere or the other life का मित्र या शत्रु भी हमारे जीवन में आ ही जाते. तो अनिगमिष्यन्ति यत्र यत्र गमिष्यसि का अर्थ, though literally meaning is in the next life, what you have to use is even in this life, these five won't leave you. You will have some people as mitra to you. एक दो तो होंगे. And कुछ लोग long time they stay, some time they go away. They go and short time only. जो किस्मत वाले हैं उनको हमेशा रहते हैं. नहीं है तो आते जाते बस रहते हैं. And we have seen bharya mitra marishyata, grahasthasya dharmo mitra marishyatah. The definition of mitratva is given somewhere else in different way. So here mitrani mean the friends will be there one or two. उसका अर्थ क्या है ना, look out for your friends for any help needed and seek it. And you be friendly to them, help them. Don't remain as a buddhu, sit somewhere and say कोई मेरे दोस्त नहीं है, कोई हमदम नहीं रहा, कोई सहारा नहीं रहा, हम किसी के नहीं रहे, कोई हमारा ना रहा. दिस गाने दर्द भरे ऐसे सुनो, एंजॉय करो, लेकिन यू हैव मित्र अराउंड यू. रिकॉग्नाइज और क्रिएट मित्र बाय बीइंग मित्र टू योरसेल्फ, बाय क्रिएटिंग गुणास ऑफ मित्र. सो टू द अमित्रास आर देयर अराउंड. द अमित्र को बनाना नहीं है, बट हमारे प्रगति या विजय को देखकर या नॉट लाइकिंग आवर बिहेवियर, सम पीपल कंसिडर अस एज शत्रु. नाउ आई टेल यू, योर प्रारब्ध इज बैड. One very micro instance also is enough for other person to consider you as Shatru for throughout life. This I am telling you out of experience. For one word spoken, for the whole life people become Shatru. And they tried destroy only to the person who were so otherwise close earlier. भयंकर है जीवन अगर आप देखोगे ना. The lessons taught by the life, I tell you, are bigger than even scriptures. Scriptures only tell Atma. Amitrani, they are there. Don't create them. Be careful with them. You will have, Lord Krishna came, there will be Amitra, Shatru is there definitely for him. भगवान राम आते हैं तो उनको भी शत्रु मानने वाले हैं. Even gods and avatars can't escape ऋषि मुनि what to talk about us. तो इसको हमें क्या है ना हजम करना पड़ता है. Your own family members, your own son, children will consider you as Shatru at certain page, a time. Because you are becoming obstruction for their freedom or enjoyment. शत्रु है किसको कौन कहते हैं जिसको हम दुखी करते हैं उनके खुशी के बीच में आते हैं उनको वो लोग हमको शत्रु मानते हैं. And they get fixed in that. And what one thing we have to understand with all this wisdom, we only don't remove our thought fixations. Then how do you expect those people whose life is only on the fixed thoughts to change their thought fixations? So your Bahu, she will consider you as enemy. You can't do anything. Till you die, she will think like even beyond death also they may think. वहाँ कोई वैसा एक्सटर्नल सॉल्यूशन नहीं होता. Internally you have to make the mind peaceful and pray for everybody's welfare. That's it. कोई बात होती है ना कोई हमको शत्रु मानते हैं ना कुछ चीजें हमारे हाथ में है तो करो लेकिन बियॉन्ड दैट यू कांट स्ट्रगल थ्रू आउट लाइफ. आई एम टेलिंग यू माय ओन एक्सपीरियंसेस. People take you for that no reason. If your parada is not good, how much ever good you do, how much ever love you give, how much ever importance give, how much ever value, how much of service you do, how much ever gifts you have given all upadesh, everything, but they consider you as shatru. अब करे क्या किस पानी में डूब कर मरे. So Amitrani, they'll follow you. And the more good things we do, the more goodness we create, then our own near people become Shatru out of jealousy. अब क्या करें. देखो अमेरिका शत्रु पाकिस्तान को सपोर्ट कर रहा था. Suddenly we are growing, suddenly it became Mitra. Then we are not supporting but neutral with Russia. Suddenly America turns as Shatru. But again in yesterday's meeting you all saw how the diplomatic meeting was going on. I was very keenly only ज़्यादा टाइम नहीं देखते दो थोड़ा देख लो we get an idea how what they are talking outside what they are feeling inside what is its immediate consequence what is the later consequence how much each one is selfish. ये सब इस चेहरा देख के पता चलता है. You could see that Biden's dissatisfaction in the mind not because of India but in general that he is losing the power of being the superpower. Then his way of appreciating Modi and all. And Modi, when he was wholeheartedly saying, you are the one who called for this meeting, I really appreciate you. Very good idea. हम आपको बधाई देते हैं. Then Amitrani. No, China is Amitra, but now to defeat America, the China is Mitra. क्या यार दुनिया में ना चलता ही रहता है. फंसो मत किसी में. So Mitrani, Amitrani. The third one is what? Madhyastaha. There will be some neutral people. How much ever trouble you give, they don't become Shatru. How much ever help, love you give, they don't become Mitra. कुछ लोग न्यूट्रल मध्य आप परेशान होते हैं उनको गधा हेल्प क्यों करता नहीं मेरे को मैं इतना प्रेम कर रहा हूँ वो ऐसे ही है बस ही विल बी देयर विथ यू. मध्यस्थ. फोर्थ वन इज व्हाट उपजीव्य. Those people on whom we depend. In the beginning, we depend on parents. Thereafter, we depend on the wife for cooking and giving food. Thereafter, when they grow children, we depend on them. And for knowledge, etc., we depend on the gurus, etc. They are all upajivyaha, on whom we depend. And upajivinaha, those who depend on us. When you are elders, your children, your servants, the dogs which you take care, all other people, workers, ये सब आपके ऊपर आधारित. आपके ऊपर आधारित, आप जिनके ऊपर आधार होते हैं वो लोग जो मित्र मानते हैं आपको शत्रु मानते हैं मध्यस्थ. These five will never be there without them. Your life cannot be. कहीं भी जाओ लोग आपके पास रहेंगे. इसलिए एक्सेप्ट ही करो पहले एंड देन इंटेलिजेंट बनो किससे कैसे डील करना. मित्र से टेक मैक्सिमम बेनिफिट टू हेल्प योरसेल्फ. शत्रु से बच के रहना. मध्यस्थ है मध्यस्थी रहना उनसे. उपजीव्य है extend your gratitudes to them. And upajivinaha, consider that you can't avoid them, therefore help them. Be kind and compassionate towards them. Don't question how long I have to serve. You have to do. So be kind and compassionate to whom? Those who are depending on you. Be grateful to those who are helping you. Be neutral to the neutral. Don't be enemy to the enemy, but बच के रहना. शत्रु को मित्र को खुद भी मित्रता निभा करके उसको कंटिन्यू करते रहना. दिस इज द श्लोका. देन पंचेन्द्रियस्य मर्त्यस्य छिद्रं चेदेकमिन्द्रियं ततोऽस्य स्रवति प्रज्ञा धृतेः पात्रादिव उदकम्. A good shloka it is. Tomorrow we'll see. Thank you. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.